Hey, welcome to New Jersey Wedding Podcast. Thanks so much for joining us today. We are your hosts, Andrea Pertel and Celia Milton, and we are both professional wedding officiants here in the state of New Jersey. And hello, Celia. How's it going?
Good morning. It's going fantastic. Beautiful day in New Jersey. Gotta
Yeah.
love this early, I guess it's not early fall anymore, right? It's kind of middle fall,
Right,
but
right.
it's
Yeah.
gorgeous. And I
Gorgeous weather we've been having. And
oh yeah.
I know you had the pleasure to interview. We're continuing the series of wedding venues with hotels attached.
Yes.
And you had the pleasure to interview the senior sales manager, Elizabeth, at the Reeds at Shelter Haven. And
Beautiful.
yeah, that must have been a great interview.
It's a
And
beautiful place. Yeah, and
it is a luxury boutique hotel and spa.
I think
I've
what's
been there. I've been
yeah,
there. I
oh,
really, really enjoyed it.
I think what's really interesting about it, people who are not from New Jersey, or even maybe some people who are from New Jersey, think that the Jersey Shore is one thing, like
Mhm.
everything is the same, but it's really not. Cape May is as different from Wildwood, and Stone Harbor is different from everything else. Stone Harbor, where the Reeds is located, is a very sophisticated, elegant, low-key beach community. I mean, actually it's a year-round community, but
Yeah.
it's not. There's not the I mean, of course, in the summer it's going to be busier, but it doesn't have that crazy feel like Wildwood does, or maybe
Seaside or
yeah, or
something.
Seaside, which
Well,
every there's a lot of different personalities in New Jersey, but this is definitely elegant and upscale. It's kind of like being what I have I ever been to the Hamptons? No, I have not. But it's kind of what I imagine the Hamptons is like.
right. It's like something, it's a coastal town you would
Yeah.
see in Coastal Living magazine, if you know
Yes,
what
you're
I
right.
mean,
You're
right?
right. You're
And
right.
the beauty of this place is this venue is it is a luxury hotel as well. So you can have the complete experience there. You can have the rehearsal
Yes.
dinner, the bridal ready spa experience, the
Hmm.
after party, and the post wedding brunch. And as they say, stay there in style. When I was there, we had absolutely gorgeous weather. And so the ceremony was held outside on their big, beautiful deck. They have a big, beautiful deck outside
Hmm.
overlooking the bay, and which was obviously what a gorgeous backdrop.
It's so pretty.
And then they went right into cocktail hour, which was also outside because it was such a gorgeous day on that patio. And you know, being there with the bay on one side and the ocean, the beach, beautiful beaches on the other side, and that quaint town, what great photo ops.
Lots of, and she did mention it. It is Stone Harbor is very much a walkable town.
Hmm.
And this hotel is just a couple of blocks from the main drag there. And it's just, there's so much fun. There's so many fun things to do. She mentioned she's going to talk about their, an after party possibilities. They've got a pizza pub that's right there. They've got a number of
Oh,
different restaurants and coffee place, and they've got a bunch of different places within the hotel that you really, if you didn't want to leave, you'd never have to leave. You could do everything from the welcome party to the bye bye now party, and you could do it all right there. Their spa, I want their spa like right now. Their spa
oh,
is gorgeous, and they have a lot of amenities that you would expect from a very big five-star hotel, but it really has a much more kind of personal feeling to it.
yeah, yeah. I will say their website's really nice. We'll be having
Mm.
a link to their website and Instagram on our Instagram, which is New Jersey Wedding Podcast. And I see on their website they have some hot dates, and they also have a discount
Oh, that's great.
for some winter weddings because people don't always associate
Right.
winter weddings at these coastal towns. But let me tell you, the beach at wintertime is beautiful, and who doesn't love the winter wedding dress?
Oh.
you
And
know?
it's so pretty for people who have never been to the Jersey Shore in like off season. It's gorgeous. It's quiet. It's serene. It's just like, it's just the best. I like
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Uh,
Oh,
so stay tuned and enjoy Celia's interview with Elizabeth at the Reeds at Shelter Haven.
fantastic.
All right, bye. Want to get married without the stress of a big wedding? Looking for a ceremony that's all about the two of you? Or maybe you just can't wait to say I do. New Jersey Elope can make your dream of an intimate and unforgettable wedding day a reality. Picture this: exchanging vows with the sand between your toes on a beautiful beach, saying I do surrounded by nature in a serene park, or celebrating your love under the elegant arch in my cozy office. So, whether you crave the coastal breeze, the charm of the outdoors, or a private, hassle free setting, we have the perfect elopement ceremony for you. Visit NewJerseyElope.com and start planning your dream wedding.
There we go. We are so happy this morning to welcome Elizabeth Holland, who is the senior sales manager at the Reeds at Shelter Haven, a beautiful luxe resort at the New Jersey shore. She'll help you plan your coastal inspired wedding with her team of on-site professionals. They're going to make your day beautiful, and you're going to just be able to kick back and have a great time. And you know what? Spend the weekend. Encourage your guests to spend the weekend too, because it is really one of the prettiest towns at the Jersey Shore. Don't you agree, Elizabeth? I think so.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you so much for having me here today. It's an absolute pleasure.
So tell us all about planning your wedding at at the Reeds.
Okay, well, our property is located in Stone Harbor, as you mentioned. We sit
Beautiful.
right on the bay and are only blocks away from the beach. So we are very much in the center of town. We love being able to host our couples and our guests, having them arrive to the hotel and experience a whole wedding weekend. We have the opportunity to host rehearsal dinners, the wedding of itself, of course, and then also after parties, locations to get ready morning of, and also a post-wedding breakfast on site.
Fantastic. It's really, it's so much more relaxing when everybody is there and they get there and they stay there. They can enjoy the town and enjoy, the area around it, but you don't have to worry about everybody getting there for anything.
Absolutely. We do have on-site accommodations for our guests. And then we have a variety of different locations for our guests while they're in town to eat on property, two specifically right on property, and then our adjoining pizza pub that we have right next door, and also our margarita bar called Buckets.
Oh gosh, it sounds like you have everything covered. So tell me about like now your like capacity. Well, tell me about your services because I'm looking at your website and it looks very relaxing, I have to tell you.
Yes, it's wonderful. I failed to mention that we have an on-site spa as well. So that's also an amazing feature of the property that our clients get to utilize. In regards to our ballroom itself, we host right on the bay. So we have a beautiful view all evening with the sunset dropping right behind you as you dance the night away. We have floor to ceiling nano windows that we open to give our guests an open air concept to the space. When we host ceremony cocktail hour on site, we are doing that outdoors, weather permitting, with a whole backup option should we need to do so. But we do love being able to host right outside, right on the bay.
It's so pretty. Everybody on your website looks like they're having an absolutely fantastic time.
It's really fun. It really is such a beautiful venue. And I'm always so amazed at our clients and their unique visions for their weddings. And we really just enjoy having that backdrop with that coastal chic vibe.
It really is. It's very unique and very pretty. And tell me about the amounts of people. Like do you do micro weddings? Are you available for that? Do you like what's that look like?
Sure. So we host up to 220 guests here at the property, hosting one wedding per day.
Oh,
During
that's
our
great.
peak seasons, we do have minimum requirements here on site that do fluctuate based on time of the year, day of the week. We host year round except for July and August. And in regards to micro weddings, we absolutely love talking about unique visions for the wedding. While we do have those minimums during certain times of year, we're
Mhm.
absolutely open to discussing celebrations here on site.
Okay. That's I'm finding that's becoming more and more important as we move into 2025 and 26.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. We see, guests being able to host a little differently, smaller, but we absolutely see guests having their larger weddings too. It really does fluctuate all over.
Yeah, it's kind of all over the place. What are your specialties as far as, some of maybe your favorite food stations and things like that? What are you seeing for next year?
Okay. We are an all-inclusive property, so we do have all catering done on site. Some of our favorites, I love being able to lean into the shore, having raw bar options on the menus, shrimp
Mm,
displays. We added for 2025 a cheesesteak station, so I'm really excited about that, not only for the weddings, but for our after parties as well.
hmm
Really fun option to add in. Of course, we have our different past hors d'oeuvres that include a chicken and biscuit that goes around. I love that one. And then our past desserts are really fabulous as well. While your guests are up, they're dancing, they're mingling, having a really fun time during that part of the evening.
I think that's a great idea. We talk a lot about trends, and one of the trends that we're seeing when we talk to other DJs and everybody, all the different wedding pros, is like not wanting to stop the action. It's like not everybody's on the dance floor. Why can't dessert come to them? Well, of course it can.
And
That
that's
sounds
what
great.
we like to do. Yes, absolutely. Having the dessert come around the room. And then we host until 10 p.m. in the ballroom, but then we move right next door to our pizza pub. It's the second story, and you can continue the celebration in that space until 1 a.m. So we have really great options to be able to celebrate in any way that our guests like to.
That sounds really fun. Yeah, I think once you get people on the dance floor, let's like kind of leave them there. You know?
Yes.
I think so. Do you now you said you do one wedding at a time, is that true?
Yes, that's correct. We host
That's
one wedding per day, traditionally Friday, Saturday, Sunday in
okay.
our peak seasons. And then, as I mentioned, we do not host in July and August.
Okay. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. Um, yeah. Because I mean the Jersey Shore is gorgeous in the fall. In October and September, it's beautiful.
Oh, absolutely. One of our most popular times of the year to host. A lot of times people think that's off season, but that's actually a really fun time to be here. And especially, I grew up in the area, so being here in timeframes November, December,
Mm,
March, April, February, like all of those timeframes are so special at the shore. While it's not the what you envision for the summertime and the beach, it adds such a beautiful sparkle that time of year. It's really nice to be able to come into town and just celebrate and enjoy that romantic setting here at the shore.
I think you're right. It's a little less crowd. Obviously, it's a little less crowded, but it's kind of like
Yeah.
it's very relaxing. It's very like Zen, and the parking lights, the stoplights blink at that point, don't they?
They do. Well, yeah, maybe. I don't know if they do. Actually, I don't think they do.
Well, there's not as much traffic, that's for sure. Holiday weddings, I could absolutely see that. Yeah.
Yes, and they're
Do you find
so
that do you find that a
beautiful.
lot of your couples do start with like a welcome dinner and then, the event itself and after parties? Is that a popular thing where you are?
Yes, absolutely. I think our couples really enjoy being able to arrive and have a whole wedding weekend experience here on property. Whether they want to host a formal rehearsal dinner in our roof garden, or if they want to go up to our pizza pub, do more casual, where we have more of that welcome party feel in the space. We love to do that. After parties, every single wedding we host wants to have an after party and continue the
Of
celebration.
course. Of course. Um, I'm looking at your website too, and there's some really interesting little packages on here. I'm looking at the Holiday Lights trolley ride. That sounds like fun. Through
Yeah.
Cape May and little staycation thing and spas and there's all kinds of interesting things going on here. I'm thinking like what a great place to even on your anniversary to come back and book a little staycation there.
Oh, it's so wonderful. It is really nice being there throughout the whole planning process, but to see our couples come back to celebrate years later, coming with children and just reliving those moments here at the property.
On the day of, Do people now, do you have like coordinators that work with you? Do you do like, how does that work when, you go through the planning process and now you're there as a couple, you're there on the day?
Yes, we have a whole team of coordinators here on property. I will tour and move forward with selecting the date with the client and putting together their paperwork, but they will
Mhm.
be introduced to our coordination team 6 months prior to the wedding.
That's
They'll
great.
handle all details pertaining to the reads while also being here day of to ensure that everything runs smoothly for them. They'll be here the day before, welcoming them to the hotel, getting any accessories that they have, while also running a ceremony rehearsal.
That sounds great. Yeah, I think for some for some couples that rehearsal is such an important thing because it makes them feel like, well, it makes it feel like it's real and getting everybody down the aisle in the way that they're supposed to get down the aisle and in a timely way. It sounds
Yes, absolutely. It's nice to have that practice the day before. It kind of gets any of those little nerves out. While they'll still be there the day of, it's nice to be able to do that the day before with our couples and get them settled into how we'll flow for the ceremony on site.
yes, you have a continuity there. I think that's really important. Um, Are you booking? Let's talk about like availability for next year and beyond. What's going on? Do you have you still have dates for like the end? I'm still booking the end of this year. I mean, it is the end of this year, but do you have availability for maybe more intimate things at this year? And like, what does next year look like? Should people be like
Absolutely.
right now? Should they be calling you like now?
We definitely are enjoying booking for 2025. We have select dates in the spring, early summer still available, and we have dates
Right.
out in the fall as well. So we're enjoying booking that time frame. We see couples really looking at the end of this year, which is great. We have a few couples looking for the end of December, which I love being able to plan with
Love
them.
it.
But also looking out to 2025, like the spring and early summer time frame, and also into 2026. Couples, I love to see how quickly or how much time they'd like to prepare for the wedding.
Yeah, it can be done. If you pick the right place, the right venue with the right people, the right pros, you can do it in 2 weeks.
I always say, I'm like, you can do anything if you set your mind to it. So
This
I
is
love
absolutely
being
true.
able to provide, and we do give such an amazing welcome packet to our clients that includes a welcome email. We have all sorts of planning guides for them to follow to really give them a step-by-step checklist to help them stay organized as they continue on with the property. Vendors that we absolutely love having here on property
Mhm.
that give our couples the elevated experience that we would expect for them. And we give them direction cards for their clients, accommodation cards for them to give out with information about their room block here on property.
That's so important because those are the little things that people don't think about. Obviously you get engaged, you're going to set a date, you're going to find your space. But when you come down to the little things like direction cards and, all these, there are so many little details that those are the things that can make people really insane. You know?
Yeah. It's the little things you don't think of. We tried to highlight all of those to have our couples think about them. We also do a really great detail meeting a few months prior to the wedding itself that really outlines some things that clients haven't thought of. And while some of them aren't necessary, it just gets them thinking if those are items that they'd like to include in their
Yeah,
wedding.
it's true. It's like who knew? Who knew you needed to have direction cards? Well, we know that, but maybe they didn't know that going in. I'm looking at the salt spa. I want to be there like right now. I
You
do.
should. It's
I,
absolutely
it
beautiful.
is gorgeous.
The spa is lovely. It also includes, while it's amazing with massages, facials, it also includes a Turkish bath along with a brine room. We have a full ready room for our brides on site and also clients not utilizing the property for weddings to be able to utilize. It's a ready room. It's available all day. We include coffee, tea,
Oh, that's great.
mimosas, fun foods for the morning of, and we have a whole team of hair and makeup specialists here on site.
I'm seeing that as one of the trends too. It's like people getting ready at their venue and kind of spending the day with their wedding parties there. And it just seems like such a more relaxing idea.
Absolutely. It's so nice to be able to enjoy that time with your friends and your family. If you're not utilizing that space, we have suites that overlook the bay that our couples also use and really have fun just being here and not having to run around to different places the day of the wedding.
Yeah, no, I think that that's really key. And I hope people go to your website because I love all your holiday things that you're offering. And I would like to be there for New Year's Eve.
Oh, it's
That looks,
really a great time. I mean, while we are talking about weddings, we absolutely host a variety of corporate meetings here on property,
Mhm.
along with social events. We book holiday parties. It's such a beautiful place to be able to host those events during that time frame. We decorate so beautiful here and love welcoming guests to come and enjoy
Yeah,
Stone Harbor in the winter.
it's a great town. And you mentioned when we first spoke, it really is, for people who don't know the town, it really is such a great walkable town. I mean, you can find all the shopping, all the ice cream, all the things that you need. Like you can go, I don't know, they used to have miniature golf on top of one of the buildings there, and I'm sure I probably took out a couple of pedestrians while I was doing that. But there's what are some of the things in that area that people might enjoy while they're staying with you?
Absolutely. Walks on the beach, first and
Oh, of
foremost,
course.
being able to enjoy different restaurants that are near us, shopping in the area. Close, right over the bridge, we have the Wetlands Institute. Offshore, we have the Cape May County Zoo, which is really amazing.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so great options too if you're bringing your family here to town to be able to enjoy everything that Stone Harbor has to offer.
Oh, sounds cool. And sounds like a lot of great photo opportunities too on the,
Oh,
at the
absolutely.
at your place and around. Yeah.
Yes, the sunset's right behind our ballroom. So we have a direct view of sunset right behind us. So we see our couples definitely take that opportunity to enjoy sunset photos. Around the property itself has beautiful locations, but the town also has great opportunities for our couples to go enjoy photos.
That's great. And that's really important too. I just find that, so many of our couples are doing those first looks, so they have the time to really explore the backdrops that are available to them. And I think that that's great. Cool. Cool. Well, is there something else you'd like to tell me? It was great to talk to you and hear you brought back some very fond memories of Stone Harbor and, being in the town and walking on the beach with the dog and off season, of course. Um, Anything else that you'd like to tell us about the Reeds?
It was an absolute pleasure. So thank you again. It was lovely speaking with you this morning.
You
The
too.
Reads has been such an amazing part of my professional journey. I love being here and, love seeing the start of couples coming to the property, being able to be with them throughout the planning process and really see their visions come to life. The day of is really special and something we pride ourselves on. So we just love doing what we do here at the property and being able to provide such incredible all-inclusive services to our guests.
Well, I hope, as I said, I hope everybody comes and visits your site because it's just the town is so pretty, your property is so pretty, and I think they're going to get a completely different feeling for what, another offering at the Jersey Shore, maybe completely different than what they expect if they've never been here. Cool. Excellent. Well, listen, we're gonna have your links on our preferred list page, and of course, we're gonna have you on our Instagram so people can find you and listen to your episode, and I hope that they come and discover you.
Yes, I'd love to. I'd love to meet any of the listeners and give a proper tour of the property. It's always such a fun time here, and I enjoy showing it off.
Well, good. Listen, thank you so much. I know it's Monday and everybody's like fried from the weekend. I appreciate your time because we always record these on Monday. Have a fabulous week coming up, and I hope we get to see you soon.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you so much. Have a great day.
You're very welcome. Bye bye.
This podcast is brought to you by New Jersey wedding officiant Andrea Pertel, owner of For This Joyous Occasion Officiating Services.
And Celia Milton, owner of NJ Vows Now, also New Jersey wedding officiating services. We're up in North Jersey, and Andrea is down in Central and South Jersey. So together we cover the whole state, don't we?
Yes, yes.